Most people are overwhelmed when they think of getting ready for their retirement. First, it starts with getting the foundation of your income, which is Social Security, laid properly. Next, building upon that foundation so that your need for income is being fully met throughout your retirement life. Also, using advanced tax planning strategies to help you hang on to more of your money. At Latour Asset Management, we assist our clients in all these areas. Our goal is to help our clients realize their retirement goals and dreams. Call us today. We can help.
And good evening, sports fans. It is Ava Bear Football Friday, and it feels like football weather. We have made the long trip to Salem, Missouri, Bill Schuchart Stadium for the Ava Bears taking on the Salem Tigers. Pre-game coming your way. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching live on tdhmedia.net.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri, hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
For the best selection of appliances and home furnishings, it's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Hi, this is Wes Davis from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all of their agricultural business needs. Whether you are in the market for a farm or the cattle and equipment to work it, Town & Country Bank has a financial solution. Stop by one of our area locations and visit with our friendly team to find the right solution for your banking needs. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1975714.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And, of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs, too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agriculture lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Football weather indeed on this Friday night here in County. Hour and 45-minute ride with a vehicle, probably a little bit longer with a bus. And you heard Town & Country Bank earlier. Got to give them another shout-out. They're a sponsor of the game here tonight in the Salem branch here. They got one of the schnurfiest programs I've ever seen, Cooper, that they passed out there before the game. Folks who are coming in the entranceway. I'll tell you what wasn't schnurfy, Cooper, last Friday night at Sylvia Field C. Harlem Stadium.
Yeah, tough one to swallow last Friday. Good news, that was week 4, and, you still have 5+ weeks of the season left. 12-0 there at the half. Could have been 12-7 if you're really optimistic. Could have potentially been 12-10, and then the second half things went downhill, 32-0. First time we've been shut out regular season in a long time. 5 turnovers, the main reason why.
And if you were listening to Cos News You heard that quote there in the sports section of Cause Radio's news from head coach Casey Merrifield that just once the wheels came off, there was no one there to fix the flat or change the tire as things just kind of continue to spiral down, but now have a chance at a get-right game, if you will, with the Salem Tigers. Right there in our pregame show, Football Night in Cause Country. This is not the Salem of the 90s and early 2000s. This stadium named after one of the more successful head coaches in the state of Missouri's history, and Bill Schuchart. They're a ways away from that right now, but their head coach, second-year man, Bryson Barnes, real nice guy, has a good football intellect, and the fire trucks and the sirens that Salem, Missouri is very famous for going off right now as we are Salem Tigers taking the field. We are counting down to kickoff. Cause Radio, best radio of the Ozarks, and pdhmedia.net.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland at Jay Loveland Auto Sales. I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
If you're looking for ways to save, we got discounts every day.
Ladies canned vegetables, 89 cents. Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. With Lay's potato chips, buy one, get one free. Highland Cottage cheese, 2 for $5. Pillsbury pastries, 2 for $6. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
We got discounts every day.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Hey, Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties seeing the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
It is getting closer to kickoff here tonight. Tyler Watterson, Cooper Emmerich with you up here in the box in Salem, Missouri. And feels like we're in the 50s here, Cooper. I'm glad we brought the long sleeves tonight.
Yeah, smart idea by both of us. So give us some credit there. It's cold, and I saw a few raindrops here on the window. Of course, we're all right in here, but hopefully it stays dry out there.
Cooper, who's some players we're going to look for tonight on the Ava Bears side of things?
So I think it starts with senior Grady Goss. He only had 7 touches in the backfield last week, but they went for 60 yards. So almost 9 yards, a little over 9 yards per touch right there. And then and he may be in a different position tonight as well, something to keep an eye on. Aiden Lane starting in the secondary, the freshman, we saw him a little bit, and I've heard good things about him as well. And then up front, Junior Cazares, like you were saying just a minute ago, probably need a full game from him.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries on both sides of that offensive and defensive line, so expect to see a lot of Junior tonight. And Aiden Lane, who really has been sensational in junior high action and on Monday nights, the JV squad. Coaching staff wants to see how he will handle some of the Friday night lights. And so he'll be starting in the secondary. Keys to victory here tonight, Cooper. Offense getting it back on track, trying to get a lot of first downs, take care of the football, and put a lot of points on the board. Being physical up front, and that will help out that offense a lot. The offensive line gets off blocks because line play definitely was not one of the strong suits last week against Mountain View Liberty. And get healthy and stay healthy if we can. If you're listening to the Casey Merrifield Coaches Show on Cons Radio earlier, that new athletic trainer of ours, we have worked him way too much through 4 weeks of the season. Also out tonight is Luke Little. Did not get through the concussion protocol, so hopefully finally just one game getting through it healthy. Ava Bears will receive the opening kickoff. It is next.
Mill Country Title, cheering on the Ava Bears. And if you're buying or selling or refinancing, we're providing title insurance and closing needs for our friends and neighbors in the Ozarks. Our offices are located in Ava, Gainesville. You can give us a call at 683-1907 for Mill Country Title. Proud to cheer on the Ava Bears.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, one of those, a couple of those homecoming candidates, homecoming next Friday at Ava, Missouri, out there for the coin toss. Keegan Evans, Grady Goss, and Jeremiah Blakely there for the Ava Bears on the football team, members of the homecoming Royal Court. Of course, we'll have all that for you there next Friday. And then Queen candidates, Lauren Brooks, Sarah Mendel, and Keely Akers. Congratulations there to the 6 King and Queen candidates. For your fashion statement update, it is the Ava Bears white on white. Salem, that's Salem blue on Salem blue. It will be the Tigers kicking off to the Bears. It is up a short one and fielded by Tyson Tidwell at the 25. Almost lost his footing. Nice little counter step down to the 39. That's where the Ava Bears will take over next, 1st and 10. No score.
The stout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cause Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-250-8168.
First carry of the game goes to Grady Goss, and not a whole lot of room there. And minimal, if anything. In fact, Cooper, I think just to the line of scrimmage there.
Maybe an inch there. So keeps it 2nd and 10.
Okay, so we are just underway here. Under 11.5 minutes to play. Salem, Missouri. We're hoping a night of not many fire truck noises because that means Salem's been quiet.
Salem's only scored 6 points both of the last 2 games as well.
Yeah, losing the fair last week, 28-6. Here's a wide receiver screen. Thomas Merritt with the catch. Look at some nifty moves there. And how about the Ava Bears coming out and throwing on 2nd and 10 to Thomas Merritt? Nice young sophomore, kind of a utility player of sorts for the Bears. And how many are you going to give him on the reception?
I'm going to give him 7. I'll give him 8.
Like to see Stout there getting him in a rhythm there, calling a very high percentage pass play right there, getting him a completion, starting to get some confidence built up. And 3rd and short, we'll call it 2 yards, about the 47-yard line. Ava working right to left on your radio dial, man in motion. Stout will hand it off to the dive back, and Goss has the first down. And again, as Cooper was saying there in the pregame, a different spot for Grady Goss here tonight. Him and Tyson Tidwell kind of just switched places. Tidwell going to an A-back and Goss going to the fullback. Goss a few more LBs, as they say, a little poundage up the middle, and Tyson has a little more speed than Grady. So that, Coach Merrifield saying, the thought process there. 1st down and 10, Ava in Salem territory. It'll be a counter play with the A-back Tidwell, and Tidwell falling some blockers, and he is loose. 25, 20, and tackled inside the red zone. Tackle being made there by Salem's Reuben Hovey. Tyson Tidwell, what we just say about speed and Tidwell at the A-back?
Yeah, really nice run right there, following his blockers, getting outside and had one man to beat and tracked him down there at the 18, give him 29 yards.
Branson helping to bring that run right there. And for the Bears without Luke Little, it is number 54, Logan Church, starting at left tackle. So give him some credit there for springing it on the left side. 1st and 10, another wide receiver screen. Thomas Merritt the catch. Makes the first man miss. Gets close to the 15, tackled right about the 16-yard line. And how about trying to get Stout in rhythm here early, coming out throwing the ball?
Yeah, I like it. We saw that screen work in the game last week for a nice gain and already used it twice and trying to open things up for Tidwell and Goss inside.
Coach Merrifield saying on Wednesday's practice they ran like 35 different pass play and route combinations. So Bears going to come out and try to sling the ball around the field tonight. I like it. Bunch everybody in here tight. 2nd down and 7. And it is a keep by Stout, and he goes around the right end, has a 1st down and more, and flag comes down on the tackle, far side of the field, right around the 5-yard line, 6-yard line, they mark it. And Ashton Stout, this is what the Bears need to see more of out of the senior quarterback, is keeping it and tucking it around those ends. And it's going to be a face mask on Salem. And that's what makes...
Oh, on the offense.
Hold on. Officials here. Face mask offense.
Wow.
They're going to call it on Stout with a stiff arm there. I'm not sure. And that is a bizarre call. That's going to hurt the Bears after a 1st down carry. Stout was going around the route's right side. That's the only thing I can possibly think of is that they're going to get Stout for grabbing the face mask there on the carry. So that erases the 1st down and it's about 2nd down and let's call it 4. Ball at the 14-yard line. Need to get just inside the 10 for a 1st down. Under 9 minutes to play opening quarter. No score. Ava the first touch of the ball, and they are driving. Bunched in formation. It'll be the counter play to Tidwell. Tidwell cuts it up following those blockers, and he gets an escort into the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. And look at the Bears march down the field and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, really nice start. A patient run right there. Drive of 61 yards, and it didn't take too long.
Brent Nelson had no one to block. He just led Tidwell right into the end zone. And what we say, one of the keys to the game, get the offense going, be physical up front. Good start there as the opening drive takes just 3 minutes and 25 seconds And Ava has a 6-0 lead. Here's Blakely for the extra point. It is up. It looks good, and it is. 8:35 left here in the first quarter. Ava goes up 7-0.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you're not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon. Heating and cooling problems. This summer is a bad time to have problems with your air unit. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe's Heating and Cooling. Greg has over 40 years of experience and can handle all of your HVAC needs. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving people of cross country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417. Your solver for all of your HVAC needs.
Well, how about that? Opening drive. March down the field, roughly right around 60 yards, and then Tidwell, a 13-yard touchdown run, and had almost a police-like escort into the end zone.
Yeah, and you know it had to feel good after, of course, getting shut out last week. Good way to start.
And if you were listening there, now we've got a whistle, and it's somebody leave early, and they did on the Ava kicking team. So that's the second penalty there on the Bears so far. Doc Hall, one of his stats of the week, it had been since 2016 since the Ava Bears were shut out at home. When was the last time they were shut out? Got to give Coach Jeff Poole, credit for this, because I was scrambling trying to think of it. And, of course, that would be that fun Lutheran North game at the state championship in Columbia.
You mean SEC high school?
That, I tell you what, walking the field and seeing some of those Lutheran North kids, my first thought was I hope everyone gets home and out of here all right. But, hey, played in the state championship game.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't change it. Here is Blakely, the kick, and it will be fielded. Look at that. Has to back up to the 5. And on the return here is Salem and Hunter Hall, first man there with the tackle. Salem takes over on their own 20-yard line next. It's Ava 7, Salem 0.
Working in radio and in real estate, I can't tell you how many times in the last 6 months I've had someone ask me, hey, do you know of any storage units available? Well, I do, and I'm telling all of you. AB Storage, new storage units in town, located off Stevens Street in Ava, Missouri. Call now. These will fill up fast. 417-683-0509. 417-683-0509. Available right now. AB Storage Units, located in Ava, Missouri.
There's a nice tackle. Carter Mahan there on a little inside dive play. Salem, long gone are the days of the wishbone. We'll see a lot of spread formations, trips left, trips right, spread it out, 2 on each side. That'll be second down and 10.
And if you remember last year, that game was fairly close, wasn't it, at Ava?
It was a field goal there right at the end of the half to kind of give it a little bit of breathing room. And those storage units, folks, I hope you wrote that number down, because I'll bet you by next week they'll be gone. All new and available for you, AB Storage. 7:48 on the clock. It is a quarterback keeper going to the right, and Bears are there. And there's some hitting going on here in the early going, and that was Ryland Dixon making the play. And so you might wonder, okay, you told us at the beginning, Aiden Lane, freshman, going to start at cornerback. What did that mean? Ryland Dixon, due to some of the injuries going on, he is now going to play right defensive end. Hope to generate a little pass rush from him and some toughness there inside. And so Dixon and Tidwell, they could make a very formidable pass rushing duo there on the outside for this Bears defense. 3rd and 8, Salem, Caden Dubois. Now, they all call him Du Bois because I guess not many people have the French dialect of the Dubois. Dubois back to throw, fakes the pass, now throws it almost intercepted by the freshman Aiden Lane. Pass intended for Wyatt Campbell. And how about a 3 and out and only 2 yards given up by the Bears defense?
We'll take it. Kind of a weird-looking play to try to set up the screen, and it was almost look what I found for Aiden Lane.
Yeah, I had to pump fake it there early. It will be Grady Goss back to receive. He will stand at the 50-yard line. And back to the punter. Punt rush was on. Dixon about got a piece of it. This is a high one. Takes the Ava Bear bounce. Ava will have it 1st and 10 from their own 43, leading 7-0.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supply, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
Stout rolling out to his right to pass and over the intended target, Thomas Merritt. Look at it, 3 passes in the first 5 minutes of the game here.
Well, he's 2 for 3 for 11 yards. That's a good throw. I mean, that thing was overthrown, but a good throw there and a good grip from Stout. Maybe that time they ought to kept it and just got 4 or 5.
Salem not full there, actually had Merritt in double coverage. And I set our own 43-yard line, but we are in Salem territory to start this second drive. Ava leading 7-0, and I'm not sure what the officials are discussing here, trying to get a dry football maybe in. I don't know.
Hey,
our good old friend at KSMO here, Salem Radio, Sam Bedorski, said, I don't know what's going on with the officiating up here, but every game's been going long.
Not what you like to hear.
No, 2nd down and 10, just get the handoff off to Grady Goss and is able to get something when it looked like we were about to be devoured in the backfield. And actually, how much you going to give them to?
6 yards on the carry there. It looked like it was going to be blown up in the backfield, but Stout able to get it handed off and 3rd and 4.
And last week, that's a play where it just blows up immediately. And unable to get it off. So good concentration there from Stout. And the new fullback here, Grady Goss. GG, as his peers call him. 3rd down and 4. Counterplay to Tidwell. This hasn't been stopped yet by Salem. And another 1st down. And, folks, Tidwell's picking up 7 yards before he's breathed on right now by the Salem defense. So move those chains again. This just looks like a much more confident and focused team right now here on this Ava offense.
Yeah, Tidwell already up to 50 yards rushing.
And Salem, they'll play a lot of even fronts there with kind of a traditional 4-4 is what it looks like. Now, they do bring the nickel back in for that 4th linebacker, but here's Dixon, counter up to the top side, gets a nice block, cuts it up out. He's got speed. He hits the end zone. Touchdown, Ryland Dixon, AVA. And is that quicker than a hiccup or what? Bouncing it outside.
28 yards on that run and his first touch of the game.
Look at Keegan Evans and Branson Nelson again. Boy, young kid doing some work, pulling guard tonight and leading the way here for a couple of touchdowns. And Ava up 13-0, getting ready to try to add one more. Jeremiah Blakely on. Boy, we was watching him warm up. How deep was he kicking field goals in the warm-up?
Consistently 45, but then he had one kick for 50 yards, and he did make it. Pretty cool to see.
Kick is up, and it is good. Jeremiah Blakely, I heard him there on the field, said, Coach, I like kicking here. 2 for 2 on the extra points. 5:40 left in the opening quarter. Ava already up 14-0.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's time for the Black Walnut Harvest at Good Hope, Missouri, 1 mile west on T Highway. Starting price, $20 per 100 pounds, after hulling. Pick up freshly fallen black walnuts and bring them to Good Hope, Missouri. Again, 1 mile west on T Highway. Phone number 417-543-3427. That's 543-3427. Starting October 7th, Monday, Friday, Saturday, 8 to 5, or by appointment. The black walnut harvest time, $20 per 100 pounds.
Boy, how much money could we have made out at the Salem Golf Course picking up walnuts there on the right side of the fairways?
Unfortunately, walnuts are by trees, and we were over there a lot.
Me more so than you. Cooper, folks, just going to be honest, just absolutely dominated me at the Salem Golf Course earlier, and that will be all I say about that.
We may have to clip that.
Here's Blakely on the kick. This one goes into the end zone, and they will call touchback, even though it did not appear like Salem was wanting to do that. Salem will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20. Ava up 14-0.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation is as solid as concrete.
Go Label Bears!
Wyatt and Lacey Reed, great people. Tell Lacey when you see her how much you like her doing that ad. Here's a counter play. They go a little traditional look under center, and Bears once again there for the tackle after just like a gain of 1. Looked like Hunter Hall was there. And also for the Bears defense, Matthew Lakey, who's getting some snaps there at defensive tackle. Big junior holding down the line as well. Wyatt Johnson, who was our defensive player of the game last week. And boy, Wyatt, he's really coming into his own here. He's had 2 back-to-back weeks of real solid play here in his senior season. And he gets up on the line here. Salem goes a power left. It is Dubois, the quarterback keeper, blown up in the backfield. How about Hunter Hall once again? And that young man, seeing it in special teams and here a couple times on this drive, playing with some energy.
Wyatt Johnson, as we were just talking about, right on cue in there as well.
Fired off low, got there, and Hunter Hall doing some hitting here early. And we are still in the first quarter, 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock and counting. Kicks off a great weekend of football on Cos Radio. Got Mizzou and Auburn at 11. And the biggest game in Missouri State home history tomorrow at 2. And then Chiefs on Sunday. Shotgun, and we got a whistle. And looks like procedure penalty against Salem. And that'll make a 3rd and 12. 3rd and 17. Missouri State is at number 4 in the country in FCS.
I believe they started as number 5, and I think they're up to number 4.
What a showing they had in Fayetteville on last Saturday.
Telling a lot of people, hey, they can win this game, and about look like a genius. But, man, what an effort.
10-point lead there in the fourth quarter at one point, and then kind of Division I talent and being able to rotate in several bodies, especially on that defensive pass rush. But huge game there tomorrow, too, against the number 2 team in the country in South Dakota State. It's 3rd and 17. Snap back to Dubois. He is under pressure. Tyson Tidwell on him, and he just pretty much threw that one away. Did have a receiver in the vicinity, so no intentional grounding. Was looking for Chandler Brakefield on it.
Almost looked like it slipped out of his hand there.
Tyson Tidwell on the pressure. And now back to punt once again will be Metcalf for the Salem Tigers. And back deep is Gigi. He will stand. And Ava looking to get good field position once again here, Cooper.
Yeah, they had really good field position both their first drives.
Metcalf, a low line drive, takes a high bounce, and it was touched by Gigi, and Ava will have it 1st and 10 on the Salem 40 next. Ava already leads 14-0.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cos Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at ChaneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie, Chaney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
Ava with it, 1st and 10 on the 41.5-yard line of Salem. It'll be a handoff to the dive back. And we were told this was a little bit a part of the game plan, as you see the freshman now, Aiden Lane, in at quarterback to get some reps here. Told you there in the pregame, the last couple of years, boy, this kid has been great on Thursday nights when he was a 7th and 8th grader, and has really turned some heads on Monday nights in JV. And coaches just want to get him kind of eased into things a little bit and see how he looks against some first-string varsity competition under the bright lights on Friday night. Man in motion. It'll be Lane back to pass. He's a lefty. He floats it up for Dixon. Hits him in stride. Wow. Touchdown, AVA. The freshman Lane put it on the money. And Dixon finds the end zone again.
How about that for your first pass? 35 yards and on the money like you said.
Hit him in stride. Dixon the catch, the score. And, boy, Ava making up for the offensive shortage last week. They have put up 20 points here in the first quarter. And Blakely on for the extra point. How about the pass plays coming out early? It's going to be offsides on Salem. And Blakely, of course, boots it through. But I believe that'll be a pre-snap penalty, so they will wave it off. And Coach Merrifield, I believe this is a half the distance to the goal situation. 2:51 on the clock here in the first quarter. How long on the pass, Cooper?
35 yards there for Lane to Dixon. And, normally you may see us, go for the 2-point conversion here, but I don't think there's any reason to. Plus, Blakely getting a chance to keep making extra points.
Blakely waiting for the snap. Cooper knocks on some wood. It's up and through. 2:51 remaining in the first quarter. Ava Bears taking out some frustration on the Tigers early. We lead 21-0.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
It's Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from Five Girls and a Chainsaw.
Just want to pass this message along from Tyson Hathcock, TDH, apologizing. Got some internet issues here. Sometimes technology just doesn't want to cooperate. Folks who purchased it, they will get some full refunds, and the game is being recorded and will be uploaded tomorrow. So apologies there from Tyson and the staff, and that just out of their control on that one. Blakely will kick it into the end zone for a touchback. And, boy, Ava offense, Ava defense. And this truly has been, it's cliche to say, but I'm not sure you could get off to a much better start than this one here.
No, perfect start. Salem started all their drives at their own 20. Ava started in Salem territory twice and at their own 39.
Now, that's the Salem team who's been struggling offensively. First game of the year against St. James, they were shut out. Their high scoring mark of the year is 7. And they've scored 6 in back-to-back weeks. Here's Dubois throwing on a quick slant, and it is caught and room to go. I jinxed it. Dixon, my goodness, how quick is he, chases down the Salem Tiger from behind. And Aiden Lane on the coverage there. And, folks, I almost think he got a hand on it, trying to get it away and deflected. But Metcalf the catch and the run, but could not outrun Ryland Dixon. My goodness. How quick did he get down the field?
Yeah, 55 yards there on the catch, but it was caught by Metcalf, but that reminded me of the DK Metcalf chase down right there.
And, folks, this quarterback, Dubois, and Coach Merrifield said it, and it wasn't coach speak. I mean, this kid does have a talented, lively arm. Just doesn't have a whole lot of returning players and experience here at the varsity level. A lot of sophomores and freshmen. He's under pressure. This one has to be intentional grounding, as he threw it completely parallel to where he was. Ball, when you get outside of the pocket, has to go beyond the line of scrimmage to be considered a throwaway, and that one didn't come close.
It almost was close to being thrown backwards, too.
And Dubois there just trying to get rid of the ball and throw it away with a Bear pass rush. How do you like Dixon and Tidwell being a tandem there, getting after the quarterback so far?
So fast, both of them, and causing Dubois a lot of trouble back there. He's had to throw, I think that's the third time he's just had to chuck it.
Yeah, Dubois right now under major heat, and the intentional grounding on the offense. And it will be a loss of down also. That's the big thing on the intentional grounding, is it kind of double whammies you. And so it'll be second down and about 15. Well, no, that light might be too bright, Cooper.
It's up to you. I just stared right at it when you turned it on. Can't see anything.
So now Salem will huddle and break it. It's getting darker earlier now, Cooper. So usually it's the second half we go to the light switch in the box. But sitting here at 7:28, and it's dark, and we're in a hoodie, and I love it. Quarterback under pressure, and Dubois saying, "Sacre bleu." Ava took me down again, this time deep in the backfield, and he is slow to get up. Carter Mahan, Wyatt Johnson there in on the play, and, folks, he did not have a prayer.
He's lucky he didn't fumble it either, and hopefully he's all right. But, yeah, Johnson, Mahan in the backfield early and often so far.
Dubois is going to have nightmares of yellow helmets this weekend if this continues. The Bear pass rush, like sharks smelling blood in the water here in the first quarter, and it is 3rd and 28. So after a huge pass play, gets Salem down to the Ava 25-yard line, it's been moving backwards. This third down snap about to take place at the 43-yard line. Got trips here at the bottom. Metcalf in the backfield with him here for this third and very long. Snap back, and it is a counter play there. And I'm not even sure if Dubois was in the backfield on that one, as it looked like it was a direct snap to Wyatt Campbell. And it'll make it 4th down, and still a long ways to go. About 20 to a first down. Got to get to the Ava Bear 15-yard line for a first. So do you try to punt the Bears deep? Ava's had great starting field position with every snap. And Salem now decision time, as we're at 1:05 left here in the first quarter. And it'll be 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 up top. Spread look formation, and Dubois is out of the game. This is Campbell again back at quarterback, and Coach Barnes of Salem calls a timeout. We'll take one, too. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Ava all over Salem, leading 21-0.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you were going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not his plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
It'll be 4th down and 20. And it looks like Dubois back in, quarterback for the Tigers. Snap back to him. Bear pressure's on. Quick slant thrown at the feet, and a late flag comes in. And are they going to get Merritt or Stout for being there a half step early? It's the only thing I can think of that would cause a penalty flag here.
Good news, it's not an automatic first down. But yeah, pass interference is the call.
So the head official, Jim Earl, makes the call. And yes, that is a fact. That's the real name.
That's some good research right there.
You know, that's what we do at Cause Radio. From football night in Cause Country with the doctors, the Cooper and Biggs in the booth, we go the extra mile for the listeners and viewers. It will be 4th down and 5, because remember, high school football, not an automatic on the pass interferences. So 4th and about 5. Ball on the 20. And Ava will shift now. Snap back to the quarterback. Pressure's on. Wyatt Johnson got a hand up in there. And also Carter Mahan and Dubois down again. And this poor kid taking a beating here in the first quarter.
Mahan did not hold back right there on that hit. And Dubois pulling grass out of his helmet. Never a good feeling.
It is a chilly night in Salem, Missouri. I don't think they have a need for the water break from the heat tonight here, Cooper.
Yeah? I didn't even think about that. We haven't seen one. Usually we see one about 60 seconds into the game.
No, it's no heat stroke possibility tonight, as we're already hovering around 60s and the high 50s, and with the wind, definitely feels like it's in the 50s. So Ava with it. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Stout back in at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Goss, and Goss turns the legs forward, spins across the 30, and he'll have a first down. Boy, one of the keys was getting the offense back on track. Have we ever done? How many pass plays have we attempted here in the first quarter?
So combined, we have attempted 4 for 54 yards.
And completed 3 of them.
Yeah.
Final play of the first quarter, probably. Counter play to Tidwell, gets a good block, cuts it up, and a gain of about 7. And the first quarter will come to an end. Ava, offense, defense, special teams, clicking here early. Our score after 1. Ava 21, Salem 0.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
It's the Central Ozarks Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozarks Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Glad you are with us here in Salem, Missouri. Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson here, giving you the play-by-play. We got Monica Corum and our Cause Radio intern, Laramie Mayberry, now running the board for us, getting a little work in. And we're going to start bringing him on a little part-time situation. Great student there at Ava High School. Helping us out. You know, Tyson and TDH, they get students that get in on the mix, helping out the camera work, and we've got it here now on the radio. Ava, we switch in for the field. 2nd down and 3. Stout back to pass. First read not there. Now he'll tuck it up and run. Stout has the first down and more. Gets upended, but into Salem territory, and I love that. Stout did not see his initial read where he wanted to go with the football was covered, and instead of sitting back there and dancing and just tucks the football away and gets what he can, and it ends up being a nice play. Look at him. He made 4 different Salem Tiger pass rushers there and picks up the first down. Good job by Stout.
Yeah, he stepped up and got by 3 of them, and something we hadn't seen a whole lot this year.
It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 48. Man in motion. It'll be handoff to the dive back Goss and makes the first guy miss. And then late penalty flag comes in. We'll see what that's about after a gain of a couple.
Good call holding on Salem, I think.
Interesting on a run play up the middle.
But he motioned towards the Ava bench and players. Maybe not.
Head ref Jim Earl waiting to tell us what's going on. And it looks like they're going to march it back on the Ava side there, Coop.
There's a few times this year I've tried to watch their signals, and I'll go back and watch that. But he said holding and pointed towards the Ava side there. And yeah, you don't really see that on the defense on a run play very often. So that backs us up back into our own territory.
And so that'll make it 1st and 20. So Stout under center. Bunch in the formation tight. Man in motion is Tidwell. Stout back to throw. 3-step drop. Now looks to his left. Now he's going to try to come back to his right. Throws and wisely just throws the football away. Did a good job getting away from the pressure. Boy, we're seeing Stout take a lot of steps here tonight because we haven't seen him too much. When the play's not there, just get rid of the ball and throw it away.
Yeah,
so that's a good IQ play right there.
That's exactly right. He took that last one for a big gain that time, made the right decision, and hopefully for him the game starts to slow down a little bit as he does these things more and more, as that was a really smart play by Stout.
Keep in mind, when he was a sophomore, starts one game at quarterback, and that's it, when the Zach Mendel injury happened. So right now he's a senior, but still figuring out how to play the position. Here's Dixon on a counter, and look at him go, staying on his feet. About gets ripped down by the helmet and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And so we go from 2nd and 20 to now 3rd and 9. So much more of a manageable situation for the Ava offense.
Yeah,
one guy missed, 2, 3, 4. Dixon.
Close to horse color.
I tell you, I watched this guy move some furniture this summer. He's a pretty stout dude. And right there, hard to bring down, as he literally had about 5 different Salem guys get a hand on him there.
Yeah, he's the speed guy in this offense, but showed the power right there.
It's 3rd down. Boy, got more than 9. We're going to call it 3rd and about 7. Stout will hand it off, dive back, and Grady Goss is going to get the first down. Look how quick, Cooper, we're getting off the ball here tonight against the Tigers.
Yep, gives Goss the gain of 10 right there, speeds up to 38 yards, and the Bears offense continues to move the ball well and using up some clock now as well.
Needed 7, and he had those 7 within a half second. Explosive run up the middle there from Gigi, and boy, I love the little tweaks here that Coach Merrifield has made along the offensive side. And keep in mind, their best lineman, Luke Little, out tonight. Did not get through the concussion protocol. Goss again bounces off a defender and will fall at about the 31-yard line. Here it will be about, well, what will you say, stat man?
give him 4 on the carry, and that's one of those plays that it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. But again, I think partially why Goss has made the move there to fullback, falling forward, so important. Looked like maybe 1 or 2. He got 4 instead.
He's the stat man. The doctors couldn't be more impressed with your stat keeping.
We'll compare him to Coach Baird and all the coaches, and then we'll see how good it really is.
2nd down and 6, they say, here on the scoreboard at Bill Schuchart Stadium. And in motion, it'll be a counter play. Tidwell, and Tidwell bounces off the first man, stays on his feet, inside the 20, down at about the 17. Boy, and right there, and I hope you were listening to Football Night in Cons Country, Dr. Valentine, Dr. Hall. We had Coach Bryson Barnes in there, and he said the thing about the Ava Bear offense, you can't fall for the eye candy. You get a guy motioning to the right side, and where does the counter play go? Back to the left. So you get that defense pre-snap before the ball snapped, thinking the play's going left, and Ava hits him going the other way.
And he broke 1 tackle there, Salem Tiger in the backfield, and then he picked up 14 on the carry.
By the way, there are some games going on tonight. Trying to get some scoring updates. Here's a pitch play to Dixon. Dixon looks like he's going to have the end zone, and he does. Rylan Dixon untouched. Touchdown, AVA, his 3rd time this evening, tasting the sweet nectar of the end zones.
17 yards on that carry, and that one kind of from the beginning. You kind of saw that he was going to get there. Nice job, Lakey, getting out in front as well, hustling down the field. And a 27, looking for 28-point lead here early in the 2nd quarter.
17 yards, Coop says, on the carry. Blakely on for the extra point. Dixon has scored 28-yard rush, 35 yards on a reception, and then 17 on the run. His yards per touch average is crazy right now. Here's the kick. It is up and good. 8:29 left, 2nd quarter. It's all Ava, leading 28-0.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app? That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
It is all AVA right now, sports fans. 28-0, and we've still got 8.5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. There ain't nothing to nitpick on this one, Cooper. Both sides of the ball and special teams just getting the job done.
Super solid start, and like you said, seeing some wrinkles, seeing some pass plays, and it's paying off in a big way.
Ava Bears are doing to Salem right now what Cooper did on their golf course earlier, just dominating. This kick will go into the end zone for a touchback, and the Ava defense back out on the field. And see number 85, Devin Sudbury, getting in. He's going to start working his way in here to the defensive line rotation. See Big Junior in. And Sudbury, guy who hadn't played a lot of snaps of football, coming in here in his senior season, said, I want to play me some Ava Bear football. And the guy that Coach Merrifield said as the year continues to progress, guy you're going to see get more snaps, and he's got good size. He's a pretty big lad.
Yeah, big kid.
So here, Salem back on offense. Dubois will hand it off, and Ava there again to make the stop. Wyatt Johnson call his name for a tackle again, and Ashton Stout there as well. Great Southern scoring update. Liberty 21, Willow 0, and do not have anything for Mountain Grove and Kabul yet. And did you tell me Houston they're playing on Saturday?
Yeah, I was looking forward to talking and tracking that score here tonight, but that's a 1 o'clock start on Saturday at Houston.
So Ava Bears will get one extra day of rest on Houston. I bet you a bunch of coaches are going to probably, well, if it's at Houston anyway. If it's there, I don't know. That's the journey. We'll make that in a couple of weeks. And both those teams, that's who we see the next 2 weeks, Cooper. Houston homecoming next week. Dubois under pressure, gets rid of it while getting drilled to the ground by Tyson Tidwell. And Dubois, seems like every time he's back to pass, he's having to pick himself up off the grass.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night for him, and he's already slower and slower to get up as Tidwell got to him that time. Tidwell, Wyatt Johnson, Carter Mahan, all have already got back to Dubois, and he just has no time. These throws, you can't even judge him by it because he has no time. His receivers aren't even through their routes or even close.
One time he actually had a little bit of time to throw, hit Metcalf in stride on a slant that was their biggest play of the game. Really their only play of the game. Dubois rolling out to his right, slings it, and just had two receivers in the area, threw short of one and high of the other, but another 3-and-out. I want to say this is the third 3-and-out Salem's had here.
3 out of 4 times outside of that big pass play, they've had 3-and-outs. And how about this? Every drive they have started at their own 20.
Yeah,
we need to get a shirt for that young man, Jeremiah Blakely.
Well, yeah, did you hear that, Brad and Brandy? Precious Floral doing our offensive defensive players of the week. And tell you what, you can call it offense or defense. That kid's a weapon with his foot. And here is a punt and a high one, deep one. And boy, Salem just flipped the field position. That ball was punted from their own 10. And Ava will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, like a 50-yard boot for Salem. Ava takes over next, leading 28-0.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
Here is Ava Bears on the offensive attack once again. Grady Goss gets the carry and has a first down for the time being, but another flag I see on the field. Aiden Lane back in at quarterback here for the Ava Bears, and holding it looks like on the offense, so that will erase what would have been a 13-yard carry. And, I've had a few text messages from people saying, wow, what's going on with the Salem team? Folks, they are young. They had 18 seniors graduate last year, and you go up and down the program, and there's a lot of sophomores and some freshmen in there as well. And Coach Barnes, it is a true rebuild, what the Salem Tiger program is going through right now.
And it's not like they're lacking players. I think I counted close to 50 on the field for pregame. So that's a good sign if you're a Salem Tiger fan. Lots of players still coming out. And, it just may take a year or two.
Yeah, if you were in about a 25-year coma and you woke up and tonight was the first game you listened to of Ava or Salem, you would just think, wow, my, how the times have changed. And that carry, one of the few times Ava has had little to no gain, Goss on the carry. And it will be second down and long. Ball on about the 15-yard line. It's a long ways over there, Coop. Eyesight's still all right, but not what it used to be.
Yeah, we get pretty spoiled up here with the monitor as well.
It is second long. Ava will have the formation bunched in tight. As right now the offense has been a-rolling here early. Lane under center and in motion. Lane will go back to pass. The lefty doesn't like what he sees. He'll escape, roll out, throws it on the run, and sails wide of the intended target, Thomas Merritt. Lane wanted to make something happen right there, and that's a freshman still learning his way in. He probably had some room to pick up 5 or 10 there. But was thinking big play.
Yeah. You like that he's keeping his eyes downfield, but that's a tough pass on the run. That direction is a lefty. That's some Mahomes-type stuff.
I love it when we get a Mahomes reference in. First time this year, I'm not the one to break it in. There, the first. That's a trap game Sunday with the Colts, too. We'll talk about that at halftime. Very leery of that. 3rd and 20. Man in motion. We will pitch it to him. It is Dixon. And Dixon going to be bottled up. Does pick up some yardage, but this will be the first time tonight, Cooper, in 5 possessions that the Ava Bear offense hasn't found the end zone and will be forced to punt.
Yeah, and a 3 and out with that as well.
So that gives the Tiger defense something good to feel about, but the problem is Ava defense has been living in the backfield right now and making Caden Dubois' night. Now we're getting close to Halloween, something of a horror fest right now. Got your Halloween costume picked out yet?
I don't know that I've dressed.
You got to take Everly trick-or-treating, and you got to, come on, Dad. That'll be fun.
I've tried out the dad fit.
Ooh, almost blocked. But Tidwell gets off a good one. Salem punt returner falls down. Ava will down it at the 27-yard line. That's where Salem will take over next. Ava leads 28-0.
MS Propane, providing you with quality propane services, including the best customer support, guaranteed gas year-round, and competitive pricing for both commercial and residential. At MS Propane, our mission is to be your propane suppliers for life. Locally owned and operated, MS Propane is the hometown company you can trust for safe, reliable, clean, and affordable propane services. Serving most of Cause Country with locations in Ava, Fairgrove, Rogersville, and Kimberling City. MS Propane. Quality, excellence, reliability.
It is 1st and 10 for Salem. Ball at the 27. And Dubois back under center. It'll be a 3-step drop, and he's under pressure again, and that time just waves the white flag and goes down. Sudbury, Tidwell, Johnson, Churchill, Jr., the cheerleaders, the band, everybody in on that sack.
And that may have been the most time he's had to throw. Just nobody open, so credit some of those DBs and corners on that sack as well.
Loss of 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 13. We're under 5 minutes to go here before halftime. All Bears so far. Out of the I formation, Dubois back to throw, quick slant, hits the man in stride. Aiden Lane right there in his hip pocket on the coverage, but I'm telling you, the coaches have been saying this quarterback gets time. He has some arm talent, and you see it right there on the quick slant.
Yeah, slant tends to, it's the only really thing that's been working.
Fired that in there to, I believe, Cash Howard, a sophomore, on the catch. I could be wrong. Them Salem blue jerseys hard to read. We'll say that. 4:15 on the clock now. 1st and 10, just Salem second. Sudbury on the pressure, and he forces an errant throw. And look at the size of this senior.
Yeah.
Now, I may have said Ryan Sudbury there, calling his dad out right there on him, but he's moving a lot faster than Daddy as he's getting there in the backfield. And again, a guy we talked about earlier, hadn't played a whole lot of football snaps there in his high school career, coming out for his senior year and starting to get the scheme down. And, they list him there in the program at 6'1" and 170, and you can work with that on Friday nights. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball at about the 43-yard line. Evan Sudbury getting some good snaps here in the second quarter. Back to Dubois, straight quarterback keeper, and just nowhere to go. I think the back there was Tyson Tidwell again. And Big Junior helping up the quarterback Dubois off the ground. And Junior just fell on him.
Not what you want to be if you're Du Bois.
That will require an ice bath to get the soreness out, I imagine. 3rd down and 12. That Bear front 4, front 5, just getting after the Salem offensive line and quarterback here tonight. 3:30 on the clock. About jumped offside right there. About got us, but did not. Now Coach Barnes looks like he's going to call a timeout possibly. Coach Barnes looking over there at the official and does get the timeout. We'll take 1, 2, 3:15 left in the second quarter. Ava leads 28-0.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
One of the best places to work, working with the edge of technology folks at Emerson Climate Technologies, the Ava plant. Great wages, benefits, work environment, and always pushing the edge of technologies, just like the Ava Bears, pushing the edge of victories. Emerson Climate Technologies. When you're finished with your high school career, come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies.
28 nada right now. Ava Bears were forced to punt for the first time in this one. Are you trying to track down some scores for us?
Yeah, looks like last update 41-0 Liberty on top. Ripco 6 touchdowns so far, and Grove 14-6. That one pretty tight.
Not a bad first half for Liberty.
Yeah.
Folks, they've been lighting up the scoreboards on folks this year. DuBois back to throw. Throws it in the flats. It's caught. Ava defense there. Thomas Merritt and Tyson Tidwell. How about that? Goes from rushing the passer to covering a pass in the flats there and gets out, and it'll be fourth down and about 9. And you would think Salem punting time here. Now we got officials saying timeout Ava. So we'll take 1, 2. 2:59 left. Bears about to get the ball back, leading 28-0.
Whether you are hitting the trail, making a splash, or enjoying a beautiful sunset, Town & Country Bank offers loans for all your favorite adventures. Hi, I'm Sean Neal from Town & Country Bank. We offer loans for boats, RVs, ATVs, and even recreational land. Stop by and visit with a local Town & Country Bank lender today. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2332318.
Ava R1 School District would like to announce to senior and senior parents they will have a FAFSA Frenzy event on October 3rd. FAFSA opens on October 1st. You will need your 2021 tax information, your Social Security number, a FAFSA ID for the student and the parents. You're encouraged to create the FAFSA ID before starting your FAFSA. Again, a free FAFSA Frenzy event on October 3rd.
Salem will go for it here on fourth down. Snap back to DuBois. He's rolling to his right under pressure and doesn't give his receiver a chance on that one. Hunter Hall with the coverage. Hunter having himself a good game this evening, and the Ava offense will come right back. So Coach Barnes rolling the dice, trying to keep the offense on the field, and now you give Ava a very short field to work with here going into the half. So Mountain Grove and Kabul just 14-6 early.
A little surprising.
And that game between Mountain Grove and Liberty here in a couple weeks, that's down at the Nest. I think that's next week, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be scoreboard watching that one for sure. As the wind howling here, quarterback keeper and a tackle as Aiden Lane, the freshman, back in here on this possession. And minimal gain, give them 1, maybe 2. Kelsey, older sister who works with us, and the secretary office showed me, I think it was earlier in the season, I said, hey, what relation is Aiden to you? Says my little brother. I don't think he picks up the talent athletically from Kelsey. Sorry, Kelsey. Only joking. Only joking. Here's Tidwell, and he's getting close to a first down and will be right around the 34-yard line, right at the 6. I keep trying to get Kelsey to play on our benefit volleyball and softball team, so that, I'm not going to apologize. Just kidding, I already did. That'll be another first down for the Ava Bears. And Ava moving again, trying to get another touchdown in here in the first half. Lane will keep it, now pitch it. It is Thomas Merritt on the carry, and that gets down to around the 30-yard line. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Good read. You don't really have to be in hurry up right here, do you, Cooper?
Nope. Minute and a half. Honestly, I'd love to see Blakely get a shot here at the end of the half.
Man in motion is Tidwell. He will get the pitch, has blockers out in front. Thomas Merritt gets a nice block that Tidwell cuts inside, and Tidwell gets close to the 10, but we've got a flag down, and it was thrown right where Keegan Evans and a Salem defender were tangled up.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened right there, but you're right. They were behind the play, kind of going at it.
And that'll be another hold on the Bears. If you were to nitpick at what's going on tonight, had a little too many penalties, probably. But, boy, other than that, Ava's looked great, and I'm not sure what they're getting Keegan Evans for if that was the guilty party.
That's what I was going to say. You know, this offense as a whole this year, we haven't got called for a whole lot of holding penalties. And now tonight, I think that's the third one.
Hard to see that holding. Really any brand of football, but high school especially. The referees aren't working with the benefit of a TDH camera crew. Under a minute 15 left after the penalty. Second down and about 7. And you may get your wish here, Cooper, on wanting to see Blakely kick. 1 minute on the clock. Oh, we had a lot of guys move early there. And that's going to back it up 5 more. So a couple of self-inflicted wounds here as we're trying to run the 2-minute drill. And now Stout will come in for Lane. And so maybe just the timing thrown off just a little bit there. Freshman's had some good snaps tonight.
Yeah, he has. And putting in Stout here, you don't want to back it up anymore.
Bring in the senior here. 2nd and 12, and the clock is running now. Man in motion. It'll be a fake pitch, then the counter back the other side, and Tyson Tidwell gets close to the 30. And now, I was talking about how we didn't need to hurry up earlier. Now, maybe so. I'll call.
Intended to number 25, Sidwell, incomplete. Second and 10.
Looking like a screen set up, throws it, has GG. Flag down as GG's going to cut it up, get in the end zone for a touchdown AVA. But what is the flag? Went down pretty quick, and are they going to say in an eligible man downfield that the lineman got out too early? No! They are going to take the flag up and give Ashton Stout a touchdown pass to GG. How about that? We've gotten touchdowns, a couple of them, through the air tonight, Cooper.
Yeah, from different guys, and Stout really sold it well. He was running back like 10 yards, and I had 3 guys on him, and I thought, oh, he is in big trouble, but Stout finds Goss, and another touchdown here to finish the half.
No doubt we'll give KKOZ correspondent new one, Spencer Skiles, some love. Got 14-14, Grove and Kabul at the half. Wow, how about that? Kick is up and through, and Ava executing a 2-minute drill right there, Cooper. We've been needing one of them this year. Our score, Ava 35, Salem 0.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
Ava Bears put another 6 on the board. And how long did you say that pass play was?
16 yards on the screen.
Beautiful screen set up there. And the kick, of course, good. How good of a night as Jeremiah Blakely had kicking off here? I think you were showing me something earlier on your book. Tell us about that again.
He has pinned Salem back at their own 20 all 4 times he's kicked, including one time where Ava was offsides on a kick, so they had to back it up 5 yards, and he still got it to the end zone.
Yeah, I think only one time they brought the ball out that was still tackled at the 20. So Blakely kicking off from the 40. Another high one, and this one fielded at about the 10. Ava Bears come crashing down. One man there, but got through it. Uh-oh, and there he tripped up. Almost got loose there up the middle. The tackle at the 26, and there is 1 second on the clock. And man, oh man, long-time Salem Tiger fans, how many times in the 90s or early 2000s did they find themselves down 35-0 at halftime? Bill Schuchart was winning SBA titles, running the wishbone before you were on this earth, Cooper.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll take your word for that.
And if they've named the stadium after him, I mean, Schuchart in Salem is Larry Fildy of Ava, Missouri. Just a legend up here. Dubois will take a knee, and no sirens and fire trucks in the first half of this one for Salem. All Ava Bears. They lead 35-0.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you lost your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Accounting for, keeping track of. Good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri, hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn. Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager at Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of fall, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the tip stuff. Let's go Bears.
Thank you very much, Mindy. It is your Curtis Department Store halftime show. And I've been looking to find Michael Roy to see what he's fashioning off from Curtis Department Stores here tonight. We have made the long drive to Dent County, Salem, Missouri. And the Bears, boy, it's on this week. It's one of the on weeks right now, 35-0. Aside from maybe a few too many penalties, there's nothing to nitpick at right now, Cooper.
No, we look extremely locked in all phases, and, you know, this could be one of those games where we come in here, we run it effectively, we get out of here with a big win, but that's not the case. We have tried some new things, rotating quarterbacks, throwing the ball more than we have in the past, and it all working, so I really love to see it, and to see us work on our game in different ways than we may in past.
I'd say we already have more pass attempts than what we've had in any game thus far this year. As Ava Bears clicking on all cylinders right now. You are listening to Curtis Department Store halftime report. Band on the field, and that's really the only noise they're making now. It's all Ava, 35-0.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Keep your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Her Speed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Her Speed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Courage Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Courage Feed and Farm Supply, 1974. Courage Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava. At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agriculture lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of football, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
It is halftime. Ava all over Salem, 35-0 here in Dent County. You're listening to the Curtis Department Store halftime report. Let's give you some great Southern Bank scores right now. And the one that just sticks out, halftime, what is it, about 8 miles that separates these two towns? Mountain Grove and Kabul, 14-14 at half. Was just having yesterday conversation at the Ava Country Club with an individual about how Kabul was not a team to overlook. Houston right now unbeaten on the season and could very well come into Cause Country next Friday for homecoming 5-0 if they knock off there tomorrow. Cooper, would you have thought we'd have said that at the start of the year?
No, and it's good for Houston. They've had their years of struggles as well, and 5-0, and then they get to the point of their schedule where it is prove-it time as they come to Ava, and that'll be a lot of fun next week.
First time since 1979. I wasn't even on the earth yet that Houston has started off a season 4-0 and again could very well be 5-0 coming into homecoming next Friday night in Ava Mo. And Mountain View Liberty, I think they're up like 70-0 it feels like, but I believe it's 41-0 over Willow Springs right now. That game also at the half. Cooper, do you have all these numbers tabulated yet?
I got them down on paper. There's a lot going on. Well, on one side, Salem's stats were a little easier to add up, but I'll get right into them real quick while we have a second. Stout, 2 rushes for 18 yards. Start with Ava here. Dixon, 4 rushes, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyson Tidwell, 7 rushes for 84 yards. He has a touchdown as well. Goss, 8 rushes for 42 yards. Aiden Lane, 1 rush, 2 yards. And Thomas Barrett, 2 rush for 19. So 230 total yards on the ground in that first half. Very impressive. Passing game, Stout, 3 for 6, 27 yards, a touchdown. No interceptions. Aiden Lane, 1 for 2 for 35 yards and a touchdown. And receiving, 3 different receivers have caught a pass. That's also really nice to see. Merritt, 2 catches for 11 yards. Ryland Dixon, 1 catch, that 35-yard touchdown. And Goss, 1 catch, that 16-yard screen touchdown. So in total, 230 rushing yards for the Bears, 62 passing yards, and 292 total yards for Ava. On the Salem side, Dubois, 5 rushes for negative 14 yards. And a lot of those are just scrambling, running for his life. Really pass plays where he's trying to make anything happen, and Ava's been all over him. 0-4 rushes for 10 yards, so -4 yards on the ground for Salem. Passing, Dubois 3 for 10 for 80 yards. Receiving, Ingram 1 catch for 4 yards. Howard 1 catch for 21 yards. And Metcalf had that big gain on the slant, 1 catch for 55. So in total, -4 rushing yards for Salem, passing yards 80, 76 total yards for Salem in that first half.
I want to say they've got 2 first downs. That's it?
Yeah, I believe that's right, the 55-yard catch, and then they had another big play as well. And that's it.
How about the Ava Bear passing attack? 8 different passes attempted and have completed half of them, and working a little 2-quarterback action into the game tonight. Stout and Lane each have a touchdown pass. It has been all Ava Bears through the first 2 quarters of play. We are at halftime. It is the Curtis Department Store halftime show. Your Ava Bears 35, Salem 0.
Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not His plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
If you're looking for ways to save, we've got discounts every day.
Getting things ready for fall. The Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. We have fall 8-inch pot. Hardy Mums, 2 for $12. And jack-o'-lanterns for the fall, Halloween, 2 for $10. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
We've got discounts every day.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
It is halftime here. Your Curtis Department Store halftime report as the field completely empty right now. As the wind really picking up, I stick my head outside right now, and boy, there is a lot of folks who've been cleared these bleachers out. Stay with us here, because this is the start of a great football weekend on Cos Radio. Of course, you'll have that rebroadcast of Ava football in the morning. Mizzou Tigers at Auburn. I believe this is our first trip to Auburn since the Mizzou joined the SEC. So that game has an 11 a.m. kickoff, probably on the AM of 14:30. So we get through the Ava rebroadcast. And then Cooper, I know you and Tyson talked about this a bunch a couple days ago. Missouri State, and is it South Dakota State?
The Jackrabbits.
The Jackrabbits. All right, trivia. Where is South Dakota State located?
Oh, no. Oh, can I phone a friend?
You know, this is where Dr. Hall and Dr. Valentine say Google it, Cooper. I don't know either, so I'm not trying. I don't know why I'm acting like anything high and mighty there. But folks, this is, and they're nearing a sellout on this one tomorrow in Springfield. I'm taking Thomas up for it. We're going to go meet my brother up there. I know Tyson's going to the game, and it will be a dandy. As the Missouri State, number 4 in the nation in FCS, and the Jackrabbits, number 2 in the country. My only concern is, are those bodies of Missouri State good to go after having a literal war with the Hogs down in Fayetteville last Saturday?
Probably not 100%, to be honest, but it's one of those games, obviously being the biggest game ever. Missouri State football, you don't really have to get up for those games. I think they're going to be all right, and I am jealous of you getting to go to that game. That'll be fun.
You know, wedding rehearsal. Got some duties there. Happy early congratulations there, too, to Ben and Kyla, soon to be Loge, getting married here this weekend. Good friends of ours up here in the booth. And then our football weekend finishes on Sunday. I'm calling it a trap game. Chiefs, you know, it's hard not to peer ahead to that game next week down in Tampa against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Got a little revenge on the mind there. You know, the Colts last week, they get blown out 24-0 by the Jaguars. So your mind makes you think, oh, should be a cakewalk. But the people who make a living doing this say it's just 5.5-point favorite there on that. Colts also getting a lot of guys back healthy for that game. I'm nervous. But Cooper, in the time we've known each other, have you ever heard of me not nervous for a Chiefs game?
No, I actually feel pretty good that you're nervous about that game. So the Chiefs should be able to take care of business. And that's one I may have, and I hope you're not listening, but I may have my phone pretty close there come wedding time.
That's a big one. You can catch that on Cos Radio also as well. Ron Wallace, he wins the trivia question there. Brookings, South Dakota.
Oh, come on. I wasn't ever going to get that.
I was about to throw out something random like Bismarck, but I may have had the wrong Dakota on that.
Fargo in South Dakota or South Dakota?
My geography's pretty iffy, for sure. Big football weekend on Cos Radio. And those of you out there who are true KC Royals diehards, we still got that going also. Did you got a score out there on that one?
Yeah, we might as well pass that along. 2-1, so in the bottom of the fifth, let's keep that, maybe just go home 2-1, 3-1 now. So the Royals just scored, and they've won 3 in a row. So nice little double there by Bobby Witt Jr., the future.
That's Thomas's favorite player there, Bobby Witt Jr. We are at halftime, and our score, Ava 35, Salem 0, second half kickoff, up next.
The scout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cos Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-
No job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704. 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, working in radio and in real estate. I can't tell you how many times in the last 6 months I've had someone ask me, hey, do you know of any storage units available? Well, I do, and I'm telling all of you. AB Storage, new storage units in town, located off Stevens Street in Ava, Missouri. Call now. These will fill up fast. 417-683-0509. 417-683-0509. Available right now. AB Storage Units, located in Ava, Missouri.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you're updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
You know, we at Cause Radio, Joe, Art, Cooper, myself, we never disagree with anything Misha does.
No.
I will, however, kindly point out a 23-minute halftime for high school football is probably too much.
Yeah.
That's my observation. Anything to add, Cooper?
Not really. Just love Misha.
Blakely is ready to kick it off. Ava receives.
Ava was out here, by the way, in plenty of time, so this one's not on us.
No, we were. It was by standards this year. It was a pretty short halftime visit. And I just don't understand the thought process. They tick it off from 20 minutes down to 0, and then they always throw 3 minutes back on. I've yet to. Why not just start it at 23?
A great question.
Questions to be answered another day or never. Blakely, a low line drive kick. Salem will pick it up at the 6-yard line and crossing the 20, down the 25, and the 28-yard line. That's where Salem will take over 1st and 10. And Ava sending Sudbury out. I see Matthew Riley, I believe, Jr. Churchill on. And so you're going to see Ava operate mainly with some number 2s and number 3s right here and trying to get them some good reps on Friday night. And I love this, just as a matter of fact. What was one of the keys there to the night? Key number 3?
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Or get healthy.
Keep guys ready for next week. Back to passes. Dubois throws it to Hunter Hall. Hunter with the interception. And he is down around the 20. So Hunter Hall, boy, he started this game defensively, with a couple of big tackles early on in special teams and on defense. And there his first interception on the season in his senior campaign. And really, I think he was about the only starter out there on the field, him and Abe Lane. So keeping some of those secondary guys in there is Coach Baird on the defense. And Hunter Hall having, in my estimation, his best game of the season here tonight defensively.
Yeah, nice pick, and they were trying to get the ball back to Metcalf, who had that 55-yard gain, but good coverage and actually a couple of Ava Bears there just in case.
And folks, we're at week 5. Here's Salem scoring their first 4 weeks. Week 1, 0 points to St. James. Week 2, 7 points. Week 3, Houston, 6 points. Week 4, Thayer, 6 points. Been rough. Here's Wyatt Johnson, who's getting some fullback snaps, and he gets a good carry. Give him about 8, 9. I see Junior Cazares in now on the offensive line. See Matthew Lakey still out there. Logan Churchill, Brant Snelson, and Hayden Lane running the quarterback right now. Do see Tyson Tidwell still in there at A-back. And we'll try to get more of these guys in. Looks like Carter Mahan is still at center if my eyes aren't failing me. And the offense look over at Coach Merrifield for the play. It is 2nd down and 1. For the Bears pass rush and secondary. Phenomenal tonight. Lane will hand it off to the fullback once again. Wyatt Johnson has the first down. He's inside the 10 and down at about the 8-yard line. 9 minutes and counting here in quarter number 3. The only time we've heard the Salem fire trucks tonight has been before the national anthem and at halftime. Pretty quiet. Football weather. Little chill in the air. Had a few raindrops earlier. Old Joe Corum knows his weather, don't he?
Yeah, he was saying you may see some rain down there today, and I looked at the radar, looked at all the stuff there in the app, and I was like, I don't think so, and sure enough, we got some raindrops.
Barely get the handoff to Johnson there on that first down carry as Lane a little bit of a trip in the backfield, but does get it to Johnson, and Wyatt now tackled at around the 5. Cooper, your stats, good luck in the second half. Keep it up with all this.
This is one of those games that is going to get tricky stat-wise. Hopefully I don't run out of room. Hopefully my brain doesn't get too fried and can put these numbers together. But I'm sure it's going to probably get worse for me from here. Good for Ava. But.
Folks, that was a long first half. It is 8:40 Central Standard Time, and we are just getting started here in the third quarter. Man in motion is Tidwell. It is a handoff to Johnson once again. Wyatt, and a late flag comes in, thrown all the way from the back of the end zone. So whatever the back line judge seen must have been obvious. That flag thrown about 10 yards in the air, and it is another holding against Ava. If you want to pick on anything that the Bears have done wrong tonight, first of all, you're really grasping at straws there, but a few too many penalties. And I'm sure that'll be what Coach Merrifield and Coach Baird and the rest of the coaching staff talk about, is cleaning up some of that. Otherwise, in a pretty flawless game. Even the passes Salem has completed, our secondary coverage has been right there in the hip pocket.
Yes, 2 good slants and just really good balls for Dubois. Other than that, just excellent all around.
Well, they're telling us here, no one can use the French dialect well enough, so they just call them the boys. I said, oh, well, we can handle that at Cause Radio. Here is Tidwell up top and gets tackled right around the 10-yard line. The penalty yardage backed it up to the 14. And so give them right around 3 or 4 on the carry. They're actually going to mark it down at the 11, it looks like. And it'll be 3rd. And I think this is a goal-to-go situation.
Yeah. That self-taught French, take some classes.
Mademoiselle Warner, 8th grade French, Ava Middle School.
8th grade, okay.
Going back when?
She must be a good teacher if you still remember that.
Mademoiselle, if you happen to be listening, you did well. You did well. 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. Man in motion is Merritt. He will get the pitch, cut up inside, and tackled, and may have lost the yard there. And it'll be 4th and goal. And here comes Blakely. And Cooper, if Tyson had his camera in here, you'd see the fist bump, because we like watching us, the Ava Bear special teams, and in the kicking game, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And not a whole lot of field goal opportunities yet this year. And I was, well, of course, we scored there before half, but you always take 7 over 3. But nice to see Jeremiah Blakely out there for what is a 29-yarder.
So Blakely really showing off the leg in the pregame here, but that wasn't against the rush. South will be the holder. Snap down. It is up. It is high. It is good. Jeremiah Blakely, the Golden Foot, puts 3 more points on the scoreboard, and clock running here in the third quarter. We'll take it. Ava leads 38-0.
It's time for the Black Walnut Harvest at Good Hope, Missouri, 1 mile west on T Highway. Starting price, $20 per 100 pounds after hulling. Pick up freshly fallen black walnuts and bring them to Good Hope, Missouri. Again, 1 mile west on T Highway. Phone number 417-543-3427. That's 543-3427. Starting October 7th, Monday, Friday, Saturday, 8 to 5, or by appointment. The Black Walnut Harvest time, $20 per 100 pounds.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bear, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you are not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Ava Bears getting it done. All 3 phases tonight, Cooper, as we get, how many yards on the field goal did you say?
29 yards. And as we were talking there on break, that thing was good for 40-plus.
He could have drilled that a long ways. Great Southern Bank scoring update. This game's being played at the Pit at Kabul. My least favorite place to play in high school. It always seemed to rain.
Yeah.
They had the cowbells. It'd get muddy. There's nowhere for the rain to run off to down there. And it is Mountain Grove 21, Kabul 14. That game was tied 14-14 at the half. Kick back, fielded at the 6 by Salem, and Hunter Hall and a host of Bears are there. I believe that is Hunter's second play on special teams there in this game. And the Bear defense now back out on the field. And again, trying to get Gunnar Evans, a freshman, looks like, coming in on the defense. And Hunter Hall, after just getting that interception, that looked like Coach said, get back out there. So it is a good night. Boy, Ava, they can start bottling up the stuff like from Mountain Grove and here tonight. A little more consistency. That's what we're striving for, right? And Ava looking good here. Dubois back in shotgun, 2 receivers to both sides. He gets it, and a handoff. It'll go up the middle, and this is the longest running play for Salem tonight. Goes for about 9, as I believe that was Campbell on the carry there for the Tigers, and Cooper's having to extend that notepad right now. Now, this is where Greg Davis was a master. He was a wizard. Because even when you get those 7, 8, 9 different ball carriers in for each team, there was always room for it.
Yeah.
You're being tested here.
I've ran out of room multiple times, to be honest. I think, well, I don't want to say. I think I'm going to be fine tonight, but we'll see.
Frank Pesky in at defense as well. He's a tall target there. Another handoff. Churchill in. Riley there also. And a couple of other Bears in on the tackle. I think I've seen Ryan Corrigan, sophomore, in there as well. So you got Sudbury, Riley, Churchill, and Corrigan as your front 4 here right now. And it'll be,
I think he got just enough for that first down.
Under a minute. We got the running clock going in the second half in the third quarter. Under center, it'll be a straight dive and a first down carry there for Salem as they'll get to around the 29. And Salem can get off another play if they want to here before the fourth quarter. Kel Abraham runs into the game, replacing Thomas Merritt. And also, I think Logan Elliott, sophomore in. We're trying to get many names in as we can here. Another handoff. Churchill. He'll wrap him up. Look at the play made there by Logan Churchill. Another talented sophomore. Well, I'll tell you what, this sophomore class is pretty deep. We've been told this by a number of people. And just think when you get a Hunter Adams back and mix him in there next year as well. We are through 3 quarters. It's a good night to be an Ava Bear. We lead at Salem 38-0.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bear!
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Homecoming next Friday could see the 5-0 undefeated Houston Tigers in to play the Ava Bears. Back in the shotgun is Dubois. Back to pass, throwing, looking for that slant, and nice job there by Logan Elliott. I think got a hand in there, or either deflected it or knocked it away after the ball got in the breadbasket of the intended Salem Tiger receiver. And it is 4th and 6. We got a running clock in the 4th quarter. Thankfully, because that first half took a long while with the 23-minute halftime.
Thought we were flashing back to that Liberty game last year at the Nest.
Ooh.
With how that game, I think 60-30 or something like that. It's a little different, but it was a long game.
There's a longer drive on this one, too. Salem looks like they are going to go for it here. Have a little bit of a pistol formation look. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Dubois back to pass. He's under pressure and throw. Has a guy, but threw it over the intended target. Devin Sudbury there providing the quarterback hurry. Also, I think Jordan Hutchinson there as well, another sophomore. And Ava offense will take back over on downs. So, boy, offense, defense, it's all clicking here, ain't it, Coops?
Yes, it is. And now we have a short field. I don't know what's going on, running some players off late. It's 3rd down. Never mind.
Well, chain gang guys had it wrong then. I'll be honest. I was not on top of it.
I know there were 2 pass plays, and that's all I know.
We are slacking here in the 4th quarter. Now, I was wondering, boy, that's kind of interesting going for it there. So now they are back to punt, and Metcalf gets away a pretty good one. Ava's got no one back to return it, and boy, that's about his second 50-yard boot on the night. Down to the 20. That's where Ava will have it next. 1st and 10. Your Bears lead 38-0.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
Ava Bear offense back out on the field, and we knew that Aiden Lane was going to get some snaps tonight, but boy, now here at the second half and everything rolling, and had about, 2 or 3 possessions there in the first half, and again, just trying to get him a little more acclimated here, that this is his first true test and taste of some Friday Night Light action, which he's had moments on special teams and such, but starting in the secondary tonight, And getting some reps at quarterback, and the fullback is loose. It is Wyatt Johnson on the carry, and I believe he picked up an Ava Bear first down.
14 yards. He's up to 32 yards. And, yeah, Aiden Lane, how about that? His first pass of the game, 35-yard house call.
Ryder Johnson will come in at left guard, replacing Junior. Junior's been busy tonight. And another Thomas Brown, a freshman, comes in. And looks like Ryan Corrigan in as well, as Matthew Lakey now getting replaced, starting right tackle for the Bears. For the most part, clean uniforms in now. Ava with it first and 10. It'll be a quarterback keeper by Lane, and he'll pick up. What you going to give him?
Give him 3 yards on the carry.
Sounds good.
They fooled me there. I thought fullback had it.
So 7:38 go. Stay with us. Ava RX postgame show. Coach Merrifield will be in a much better mood tonight than what he was last week, and then we'll have our impressions floral, offensive and defensive players of the game. And we got a lot of people to choose from.
Yep.
This is not a fun job having to pick those, because we're going to make someone upset.
Tough, especially nights like this.
Aiden Lane will keep it again and tackled pretty hard. Gets to right around the Ava Bear 40-yard line. They'll set up about 3rd and 5. Need to get to the 45 for a first down. We're under 7 minutes to play here in Salem. And homecoming, Houston. I'll go ahead and put my word on it here. I will be shocked if they lose to Thayer tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. If you look at the way that they both had played Salem within 4 points of each other, 28-6, Thayer beat Salem, and Houston beat Salem 32-6. So on paper, that right there says it might be close, but I think Houston will get the win tomorrow.
Ball on the 40, man in motion, and we'll pitch it to him. This is Kel Abraham, and Abraham close to a first down. He's going to be about 9 inches short, and it'll be 4th down and less than a yard, and we'll see. Oh, boy. That was one of those where the official, you think they're going to spot it on the front foot, and he put it on the back foot.
Wow.
And so he's basically a full yard short. And not agreeing with the spot there, but I'm not going to stop the game to correct him.
You sure you don't want to stop the clock and make sure we get this right?
Rules are rules. It'll be 4th and 1. We are under 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this contest. SCA football. Ava will keep their SCA hopes alive. Fullback dive and a big collision, one of the biggest hits of the night. And will it be a first down? Ball carrier that time, I believe, number 33, Leroy Hornick. Another
Ava Bear first down.
And another sophomore also. We were almost on the same wavelength there.
I was writing down yet another player carrying the ball.
You were just channeling your inner Ron Wallace there. That's good for an Ava Bear first down. We're going to miss Ron next week.
Yeah.
A.D. Riley Jenkins, he tried getting Joe Corum out of retirement to do the announcing there and asked us if we wanted to pull double duty. We politely declined. I think they're going to get Tyson on the hook for that action.
I believe he's done it
He will do a great job. Another handoff there to the dive back, Hornick. And just right now, taking care of the football and moving stuff forward. I see Jeremiah Studdard coming in. I see Kyle Pitts coming in. Again, we're just trying to get these kids' names mentioned. Grady Potter, freshman, comes in. And what a neat moment. I remember when I was a freshman and got in my varsity game, I was so juiced and jacked up I could hardly remember what my responsibility was getting in. So awesome moment. Some of these young kids getting their first taste of Friday Night Light action. Under 4 minutes to play. And we fire off the ball, Hornick. And pretty much this is nothing but hey diddle diddle. We're coming up the middle, and then we're going to come up the middle again and again and again and keep running that clock.
Yeah, and if we're able to pick up another first down or two, Salem will have only had the ball twice this half. That's pretty crazy with the running clock, and Ava really just running the clock down. Salem's only had it twice. One was an interception.
Jeremiah Browning coming into the game there earlier just a moment ago. It'll be third down and about 5. 3 minutes on the clock. Man in motion. Lane will hand it off once again. Hey, diddle diddle. We just got another first down up the middle. Move the chains. Once again. Now we have a guy out there that says number 9, but I don't see number 9 in the roster sheet. So I'm sorry, number 9. Can't give you your due there, as he's one of the A-backs in motion.
8 yards there for Hornick.
Ava RX Pharmacy post-game show. Up, we'll talk to Coach Casey Merrifield. We'll also have our offensive and defensive players of the game presentation. Little collision there in the backfield. Still got it off to Hornick, and he was still able to get some positive yardage out of it. David Ducker, lineman, running behind him there on the play. Kason Marriott, a tight end. He was in on the action. Now will come out. Logan Elliott back in. And 1:40 on the clock. It took us an hour and 40 minutes to play the first half. Folks, when this third quarter kicked off, didn't I say it was 8:40 Central Standard Time? We have been flying by with a running clock the entire second half. And we are very thankful for that.
No complaints.
Here is Lane once again, hand off to Hornick. Now, boy, is he turning into the workhorse role right now, as it'll be third down and right around 7. And, folks, this is nothing fancy, nothing flashy, not trying to run up the score on anybody. We're just trying to get started back to Douglas County. That's what we want to do right now and get out of here healthy.
Yeah.
Get healthy. That's what we need to be. And hopefully getting a few guys back next week, like Luke Little. Thornburn, I believe, still a couple of weeks away there with his injury. Breeding looks like, just watching him on the sideline, that he's getting a little closer. Chris Breeding, he's another one of those key rotational guys on the defensive line. And did we knee it right there? Or do we have a penalty?
I think they said procedure. So we may not see another play in this ball game.
I'll allow it. 5 seconds on the clock. Bears come to the line. Coach Merrifield says, stand up. It is over. Ava comes to Dent County. And after a week last week to forget, they come and shut out Salem. Final score, Ava 38, Salem 0.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes, we got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
Good night to be an Ava Bear. We are going to take one more commercial break. We will do a post-game wrap, and then stick with us. We are just beginning our Ava RX Pharmacy post-game show. We'll talk to Coach Casey Merrifield And we'll try to get conversations with our offense and defensive players of the game, presented by Impressions, Floral Gifts, and more. Final score again, Ava 38, Salem 0.
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball games to ball games, and your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, spice tea, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured, professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
Great night for the Ava Bears. Some of the keys to the game was getting the offense back on track, being physical up front, and staying healthy. And knock on wood, Ava Bears accomplished all three of those missions here this evening. The long trip to Salem, Missouri, a town, a program full of so much rich tradition and history. They're a long ways away from the Bill Schuchart days. Ava shuts out Salem on their home field, 38-0. Wonder how many times that's happened in the Ava-Salem SCA rivalry. We'll have to get Coach Sylvie on that one. Ava started it off early. They got the ball first. They marched right down the field. Tyson Tidwell from 13 yards out would run it in. Ava leads 7-0. Then Rylan Dixon, the first of three scores for him. This was 28 yards out, touchdown run. Ava led 14-0. Then the first quarter, Ava was mixing in a little two-quarterback system tonight. Ashton Stout, the senior, got the start. Aiden Lane had the third possession. His first pass, a 35-yard beauty to Rylan Dixon. Ava led 21-0 after one quarter. Dixon gets his third score of the game. Ava Bears' fourth touch of the football, 4 touchdowns. This time a 17-yard run, 28-0. And then right before half, with 6 seconds left, Ashton Stout gets a touchdown pass on a beautiful screenplay design to Grady Goss. 16 yards out. Ava led 35-0 at half. And, folks, it was all running clock in the second half. Pretty much over. Ava did add a 29-yard field goal by Jeremiah Blakely for your final score of 38-0. Lots of young guys pretty much played the entire fourth quarter. So Ava now moves to 3-2 on the season. And believe it or not, homecoming, it more than likely will be an undefeated Houston Tiger team in. Big SCA matchup. Houston probable of being 5-0. Ava Bears 3-2. Ava's got to win to keep their SCA hopes alive for a three-way tie for the conference title. Good night for the Ava Bears. Complete team game in all three phases. They shut out Salem 38-0. For Con Sports, Tyler Watterson.